Hi! Welcome to the DIY Nanny channel. I'm in my craft room. It's in a bit of a mess. I don't know why, because I haven't been crafting for a very long time. Partially because of the mess. So today I'm here to organize a little bit, but also add a little bit more storage so it can be organized and I can keep it a little bit more organized for me to come back and craft. Let's begin. So like I said, I have a bit of a mess in the room and I'm gonna share it with you because I'm not ashamed. The big issue was some tools that I brought back from the house that I worked in and I didn't have room to store them, so I just put them in a bag under this desk. And I think it's time to find them a proper place. I don't want them to be visible, so I think I'm gonna use this cabinet because I already have some tools here. That means I have to take out some stuff from here. There's some paint and other stuff in there. But the storage I'm going to add is actually not going to be for the paint. It's going to be for the CRICUT and the CRICUT supplies. There's other stuff around the room, some projects that I'm in the middle of, and little things that I don't really have room for, so they're just laying around, and today will be the end of that. So I have my CRICUT machine on the desk and it's fine, it doesn't take a lot of room, but if I can clear this desk completely, that will be lovely. But the main reason I want to have the storage for the CRICUT and the supplies is because my vinyl situation is very problematic. So I have all the vinyl on top. I don't have a lot of it, but I got this little storage thingy from Amazon that have holes and you can put all the vinyls in them. And I think because it's on top, so it's quite high and I reach for it, and also because it's kind of squeezed in between like boxes, every time I pull vinyl out, half of them fall down and the whole thing is like moving and shaking. So I decided that this needs to go somewhere else. So that, and the fact that I want my desk to be clear and also need some room in other places of the storage behind me, got me into the conclusion that I need to build a tiny storage for my CRICUT and the CRICUT supplies, some paper and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna do today, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do that. But first, I'm gonna paint a wall. And I know what you're thinking, what does it have to do with organization and storage? Well, I'm gonna put the storage on this wall right there that you can't see right now. And I was thinking it could be cool if the background will be kind of interesting. And I do have some paint here that I wanna get rid of. There's like boxes of different colors that doesn't have enough to paint a whole project or a whole wall, but could be interesting to mix it up and do something fun. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna paint a wall and then we're gonna build some storage and then we're gonna organize. Let's begin. My wool is ready. It's time to build, and I'm gonna build this Kallax unit. It's timeless, it's easy to build, it's not expensive. I can put the CRICUT on top and then I have 4 cubes for storage. Let's do it. Now this piece stands between two doors, the entrance door and a closet door. And also because I'm gonna have the CRICUT here, I wanna be able to move it around from the doors, and also for the CRICUT to be able to have the mat go through. So I'm gonna put wheels on it. I actually ordered wheels on Amazon and I'm still waiting for them. So in the meantime, I'm gonna build this. This is gonna be for the big paper I have. I have like 12 on 12, kind of a lot of colorful papers. So I wanted to have storage for it as well and organize it. So I'm gonna build this. Hopefully the wheel's gonna be here on time and I can screw them to the bottom and then start organizing. So while I'm waiting for the wheels, I'm gonna actually open this up, clean out the things that I don't want there, maybe throw away things that I don't need anymore, and organize the tools over here. So when I was at IKEA to get the Kallax unit, my friend spotted this wooden toolbox. And the reason he spotted that is because it wasn't a crazy deal. It cost $4.99 instead of, I think, $38 or something like that. And at first I stood there and I was like, do I need it? I'm not sure. But then I was like, it's $5. I'm just gonna get it and figure it out. And I'm happy that I did, because now that I cleared all my acrylics from the cabinet and I want to put it on one of the open shelves, I rather put it in something nice like this than in these plastic box. So I'm gonna put this together, put all the paint in it, the brushes and the acrylic paint, and then I'm gonna be done, I think, until my wheels are coming and I can put them on and then start really organizing. All right, the wheel's finally here. I'm gonna put them on, flip it, and then start organizing this kind of CRICUT cabinet. That's what I'm calling it right now. So I was super excited about organizing this, and then I realized that I have a big problem. So this is the thing that held all the vinyl, and I was sure it can go in. It's the right size, and obviously, as you can see, it is not. So that's a bummer. Also, I wanted to move the paper trays that I had, and I realized it doesn't fit as well, just because of the way it shapes here to stack them on top of each other. I started to look for things that can fit perfectly in, and I was kind of upset because I didn't want to buy anything else. And then I was thinking, you know what, this is a craft room, you can craft something, right? So I'm gonna DIY it. I have these foam boards at home, so I was thinking just to kind of copy this, I'll just cut it to be a piece that fits perfectly in, snug in, and I'll have two pieces, cut holes and connect them together, probably with the foam board as well. I can cut like little strips, and then I can also cut smaller holes because I don't think I need them to be as big, and also make some kind of stackable trays or something like that. I'm not sure, but I want to move the paper here as well. So I'm gonna first I'll do this to organize the vinyl, and then with the leftover, because I have two boards like this, so I don't know if it'll be enough, but with the leftovers I'll figure out something for the paper. So let's craft. Oh, one more thing, I have this knife that can cut circles, and that's why I thought that I can do it myself, because if I had to cut it with a knife and go like this, it would probably be a nightmare. So I think this will help me out. We'll see.